So here we have from yesterday, a new government is from the Irish Independent. A new government won't be formed by Christmas, says Fianna Fáil leader Micheál Martin. He goes on to say then that there's issues like the economy, pro-Europe, pro-EU, sorry, and housing, and that while he understands that most people would want a government to be formed quickly, he's now saying that about a month, right, essentially. There won't be a government formed before Christmas. And you add to that so stories for like this one from RTE News. It says the head of the electoral body on Cumshún Tóchón, apologies for that, has acknowledged that the electoral register is not as accurate as it should be, and that there could be as many as 500,000 people who should not be on it. Couple that with News Talk now coming out saying that electoral fraud out of date register makes it possible. Many people are registered twice, once at home down the country and again at the house they live in the city. So these are as mainstream as sources as you get. Micheál Martin, News Talk and RTE, right? So what's going on here? So Micheál Martin is kicking the can a month down the road and saying that a government won't be formed before Christmas. And now you have mainstream media organizations hinting at, alluding to, and all nearly declaring that voter fraud or electoral fraud could have absolutely taken place. This definitely would not have been the stance they would have taken prior to the elections. So something has changed here, right? Something has changed here. And what I think it is that this government or these entities that are in the Dáil, that are part of the government, part of the parties, they're waiting on something, right? What that is, I'm not sure. It could be any number of things. They could be waiting for direction from the EU. They could be waiting from direction from WEF. They could be seeing what happens with Trump over in America, what economic fallout might result from the decisions he might make. They could be trying to push it beyond his Donald Trump's inauguration and see where the land lies then, right? But either way, what you're looking at is stalling tactics here. And ultimately, Ireland are now in the position, as we have been beforehand, but at least on paper, it looked like there was people in positions to do their jobs. Now we don't even have that. Ireland essentially is a defunct state at the moment because there's no government and there's not going to be one for the next month. So what this allows for is the continuation of the policies that were implemented, supported and voted on by everyone who voted from, but Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael and the Green Party essentially, because they were the ones that were in government, right? So you'll see a continuation of these policies, but everyone's hands are clean now. Or at least that would be the image painted in the new year, right? That Fianna Fáil's hands are clean because sure we weren't in government at the time. We hadn't yet formed the government. Therefore, anything that happened in the month of December, it's not on our watch. Which would suggest to me that something massive is about to take place. I'm not there to worry people. This tends to happen, right? And I'm trying to put myself in the perspective of these people, in the mindsets of these people. If you wanted to rattle things and shake things up or make a massive move in a certain direction, while also attempting to retain support, if not gather more support, you would absolutely take a step back and allow something to happen when your hands are not on the wheel, technically, right? So we'll wait and see. But now you've mainstream media coming out speaking of potential voter fraud. And given the history and the tendencies of these mainstream media organizations who hand in pocket, hand in hand walk and have walked with the current regime in Ireland, I would suggest that the reason they're doing this is for reasons that benefit Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael and the rest of them, right? Because it's certainly not for the benefit of Irish people, as they've continuously shown over the years.